डेजिग्नेटेड पार्किंग है, चाहे वो अपनी सेल्फ ड्रिवन गाड़ी से आ रहे हों, चाहे वो शॉफर ड्रिवन गाड़ी से आ रहे हों, जो एग्जिबिटर्स या एग्जीबिशन देखने के लिए आने वाले हैं उनको उन 3 डेजिग्नेटेड पार्किंग्स के अंदर ही अपनी गाड़ी लानी चाहिए। और वहाँ से जो बस फेरी सर्विस MeitY ने चला रखी है उसके माध्यम से ही वो गेट नंबर 4 पे आएँ। गेट नंबर 4 मेंशन करना इसलिए ज़रूरी है क्योंकि वही एक गेट है जो उनको एक्सेस हो पाएगा, बाकी जो गेट नंबर 6, 7 और जो हैं वो नहीं होने पाएंगे एक्सेस। तो वो गेट नंबर 4 से आएँ, उनके बाद आने के बाद उनको अंदर लिया जाएगा एग्जीबिशन एरिया में। दे कैन गो अराउंड सी द एग्जीबिशन। और वो जैसा बताया कि एग्जीबिशन रात को 8 बजे तक चालू है, लेकिन जो एग्जीबिशन देखने आ रहे हैं उनको कन्वेंशन सेंटर के एरियाज़ के अंदर अलाउ नहीं किया जाएगा। वी विल हैव आवर बैरिकेडिंग्स, बट एक बार आपकी तरफ से मैसेज भी चला जाए जिससे कि उनको अवेयरनेस हो कि उनको कन्वेंशन सेंटर्स की तरफ जाने नहीं दिया जाएगा। और एग्जीबिशन में देखने में कोई रोक टोक नहीं है, सिवाय इसके कि टाइमिंग थोड़े से हमने सवेरे 8 की बजाय वो 11 बजे कर दिए हैं, जिससे कि 11 बजे तक हमारे जितने भी जो बायलैटरल के लोग आने हैं कन्वेंशन सेंटर के अंदर वो आ जाएं। जो कन्वेंशन सेंटर के अंदर जो बिजनेस लीडर्स आ रहे हैं वो करीब करीब हमारी संख्या 3 से 5 हज़ार के बीच में है। उनको बिजनेस लीडर्स को हमारी तरफ से एडवाइजरी चली गई है, वो आपके माध्यम से शायद इतनी ज़रूरत नहीं है, लेकिन मैं फिर भी बता देता हूँ कि बिजनेस लीडर्स को भी ये एडवाइजरी गई है कि वो 7 AM तक आ जाएं, उसके बाद एक्सेस वो बंद हो जाएगी। तो वो तो टारगेटेड ग्रुप है जिसको हम अदरवाइज भी भेज सकते हैं, लेकिन जनरल पब्लिक के लिए जिन्होंने आपके जो जिन्होंने लॉगिन किया है या जिन्होंने अपने आप को एनरोल किया है, रजिस्टर किया, उनके लिए ज़रूरी है कि वो कल के मूवमेंट को समझें। जो ट्रैफिक के रेस्ट्रिक्शंस हैं उसके लिए मैं अपने एडिशनल CP ट्रैफिक साहब को गुजारिश करूंगा कि बता दें, और जिससे कि लोगों को ट्रैफिक में भी इनकन्वीनियंस ना हो। थैंक यू
सर। ट्रैफिक आपको
प्लीज बता दीजिए।
गुड इवनिंग एवरीबडी। जैसे कि स्पेशली साहब ने बोला कि कल जैसे 18 और 19 तारीख का मैं बताऊँ, 18 तारीख को हमारा जो है शाम का VIP मूवमेंट्स लगभग चालू होगा करीब 4 बजे के बाद से। तो हमारी जो रोड अफेक्टेड होंगी वो मथुरा रोड, सुब्रमण्यम भारती मार्ग, टी पॉइंट टू लोधी रोड, सुब्रमण्यम भारती मार्ग, राजेश पायलट मार्ग, ये जो जितने भी हमारे सेंट्रल दिल्ली में होटल्स हैं वहाँ से हमारे रहेंगे, तो वो रोड्स अफेक्टेड रहेंगी। हमारा जो प्रोविटेड एरिया है वो हमारा भारत मंडपम, मथुरा रोड और अपना भैरव मार्ग है। इसके अलावा जो कंट्रोल एरिया सारे रहेंगे जहाँ पे हमारा VIP का मूवमेंट होगा, तो रिस्ट्रिक्शंस लगी रहेंगी। रिंग रोड्स वगैरह से वहाँ से हमारा ऑलरेडी जो है वहाँ से हमने अपने ट्रैफिक एडवाइजरी में दे रखा है कौन कौन से रूट्स आप अवॉइड करिए और कौन से रूट से आप आ सकते हैं। और इसी तरह हमारा ये शाम के रात में इस समय जब डिस्पर्सल होगा उस समय भी ये रिवर्स रूट में भी सेम इफेक्टेड रहेंगे। तो उन रूट्स को अवॉइड करने के साथ हमने डिटेल एडवाइजरी साइनेज लगा रखे हैं। हमारा जो मैक्सिमम एंट्री होगी सब गेट नंबर 1 से होगी और वहीं से डिस्पर्सल्स है। तो हमारा भैरव मार्ग पे कंसंट्रेशन रहेगा कि वहाँ पे रिस्ट्रिक्शन रहेगा क्योंकि VIP की एंट्री और डिस्पर्सल में समय। और जो हमारे मथुरा रोड से हमारे HOS और VIPs की एंट्री है तो मथुरा रोड भी अफेक्टेड रहेगा। तो बेसिकली ये है। और बाकी हमने जैसे आज अपना 17 तारीख को हमारे CBSE के बोर्ड के एग्ज़ाम्स वगैरह थे, तो हम लोग ऑलरेडी उसमें पूरी तरीके से तैयार, बच्चों को जो भी स्कूल थे उनको गाइड किया गया अकॉर्डिंगली। कोई इस प्रकार की कोई ऐसा नहीं आया कि किसी प्रकार का कोई स्कूल वगैरह कोई एग्जाम्स वगैरह मिस किए गए। तो सेम विल बी फॉर द 18th ऑल्सो विल इंश्योर एंड 19th ऑल्सो। 19th में सवेरे से हैं तो दैट मूवमेंट विल रिस्ट्रिक्टेड फ्रॉम द मॉर्निंग टिल लेट इवनिंग, बिकॉज मूवमेंट्स वगैरह होते रहेंगे, क्रॉस मूवमेंट्स भी होते रहेंगे, कुछ का डिपार्चर भी है एयरपोर्ट पे। तो अकॉर्डिंगली द सेम रूट्स जो कंट्रोल एरिया होगा दैट विल बी अवॉइडेड while VIP movement. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for coming. This is just to sort of give you, I think they would have already briefed you, and the officials of the Delhi police would also briefed you about all the arrangements which are being made for the remaining 2 days, remaining 3 days, so that adequate information is available with the public in terms of what we are attempting to do. The first thing I'd like to announce is that what has already been stated, the timing for the expo for the remaining 3 days would be till 8 p.m. in the evening. It opens at 9:30 a.m. and will continue till 8 p.m. in the evening. This is basically to facilitate more visitors from coming in Tomorrow, it will be from 9:30 to 8 p.m., that is 18th, Wednesday. Then 20th, Friday, will also be from 9:30 in the morning to 8 p.m. On Thursday alone, it will be between 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And this area where we are seated right now, this expo area would be open to the public on Thursday, on 19th, but the main convention center area will not be open to the public. It is only by invitation because of the main inaugural plenary and the leaders plenary be taking place there. For security and other reasons, the number of sessions will be limited. The other point that I'd like to emphasize is tomorrow, 18th, the sessions in the convention center will finish at 4:30 p.m. The last session will finish by 4:20 p.m. We are requesting that in all the halls, they should be vacated and the area of the convention center should be cleared by about 4:30 p.m. in the evening. And so that if the guests leave the convention center area, they can come here and be in the expo area and then leave at their convenience thereafter. There is a dinner event to be hosted in the convention center side for all the heads of states and heads of government. Arrangements will need to be made there and security arrangements will also be in place. So from the afternoon of tomorrow, that is 18th by about 4 p.m. till 19th evening, till the events in the convention center are completed, there will be restrictions on movement to the convention center. Thereafter, everything will revert to normal from 20th onwards. So I just wanted to emphasize that this would be the set of arrangements in place. So we would be grateful if the media could disseminate this information for the convenience of all the visitors and guests who want to come to this area. And so far today, of course, the events have been very smooth and there has been extensive participation. Our emphasis, I mean, ultimately this is about inclusion and democratization of AI. So our emphasis has been on making it as accessible as possible to members of the public, subject to, of course, safety and other concerns. So it is on that basis that we have attempted to accommodate as many people as possible coming into this area. The sessions have been extremely well attended on both the first and the second day, and there have been a large number of visitors to the expo area today. Many of them had an opportunity to see many of the exhibits across various government departments, across various even interested individuals, college students. A large number of people have been able to attend the events and attend them and see the entire expo. That is the basic purpose for which all of these elaborate arrangements have been made. And we thank media and all our friends for having enabled all of this to happen over the past 3 years. We've had exceptional cooperation from Delhi Police. They have made sure that all these arrangements have been made in a very seamless way, despite the various other events going on across the city. And thanks to their cooperation, we've had ease of access to the venue, and and wherever there have been minor issues, they have been resolved immediately. If these instructions, which Delhi Police in their very elaborate traffic plan have already put out, if these instructions are effectively followed by all concerned, I'm sure even tomorrow tomorrow and day after, we would avoid all concerns about access, and inconvenience would be avoided. Of course, on 19th, people are encouraged, in general, are encouraged to use public transport. And on 19th, the parking will be at the designated locations. Those have already been publicized, so kindly do disseminate that information as well. If vehicles are parked there, then by ferries, people would be brought to the venue and we would be able to address the issues that they have. Again, if there are any questions either to us or to the Delhi Police, kindly do raise them so that we can clarify. Yeah, why don't we start? Yeah, we'll start here. Yeah, please.
Sir, Tarun Sharma from Z Business. Is there any instructions to government offices also, and tomorrow the 12th CBSE exam? So is there any preparation on that front, because this area will be chock up, even this amplify the impact on traffic to even Noida also, sir?
Already arrangements have been made by Delhi Police in consultation with the Ministry of Education for seamless traffic arrangements tomorrow, so that none of the students are inconvenienced. And I think the details will be provided.
Sir, already we have planned a detailed map, like those schools are falling within the routes of the VVIP. We identified around 10 schools. So we have given the alternative routes also. We have made the nodal officers. They have visited the schools also, principals, and that information has been percolated to their parents also to avoid the routes and follow the alternative routes. And around 34 schools are around the vicinity of 5 kilometers of Bharat Mandapam. There also our nodal officers have gone and they briefed the principals. And in general also we have advised all traffic police persons, including local police also, if anybody who is carrying a admit card will frustrate his children. Like today instant, in 1 or 2 cases, even our police officers, they have given their vehicles to help the children to reach the exam centers.
Incidentally, tomorrow there is no board exam. Incidentally, 18th को there is no exam.
Morning shift में शाम को कल ICC का.
Okay, but that has been factored in because it's a 10 schools which are falling on the.
सर मैं शैलेश हूँ ANI से. सर 19th को PM का क्या प्रोग्राम है यहाँ पे? जैसे आप बोल रहे हैं 11 बजे तक जो है 11 बजे के बाद ही एंट्री होगी, तो कितने बजे आएंगे वो? और दूसरा सर, क्या इस पास से मीडिया की एंट्री वहाँ पे होगी? 19
मीडिया की एंट्री के बारे में PIB आपको बताएंगे. What are the areas as to which media is to be located there? All the media passes and access will be through PIB and they will facilitate. PM का प्रोग्राम दिन भर रहेगा यहाँ पे. He is on 19th. He is expected to be here the whole day. पहले inaugural plenary होगा, then a visit to hall 14 में जो exhibition है उसमें visit होगी. उसके बाद leaders plenary होगा और उसके बाद bilateral meetings हैं कुछ, और finally CEO के साथ round table होगा. ये है. Just one moment, we'll go in sequence. Yeah.
We can have that summary.
Exit date on different dates.
Different, and for delegation, and also then I'll have some more questions.
So why don't you ask all the questions?
Yeah, this is about exit gate, and then when PM, the session of PM will also go live like it is happening on YouTube. And the other things are instruction here are always very clear. On the last briefing that we had, the instructions were very clear what will happen on the ground. But when we go on the ground, there's a lot of confusion. Yesterday, Delhi police officials were even asking us to leave from the convention center, which was not there in the advisory that you have issued. Then they were not aware of the parking, which parking is for what kind of people. So there are a lot of confusion. What are you doing to ensure that staff on ground gets the correct message and there's no confusion there?
So first the exits. So entries तो clear है आपको. Exit gates देखिए जो gate number 10 है वो 4:30 को close हो जाएगा, ठीक है? क्योंकि भारत मंडपम में everything closes by 4:30, तो सारे गेट उधर जो हैं गेट नंबर 4 सारे बंद हो जाएंगे. ओनली गेट जो एग्जिट के लिए होगा वो 4 नंबर होगा, ठीक है? क्योंकि एक्सपो एयर किया और फिर एक्सपो से लग गया. नेक्स्ट डे आप आते हैं, नेक्स्ट डे में भी चूंकि सिर्फ एक्सपो एरिया खुला है, 4 से अंदर आना, 4 से ही बाहर जाना है. जो लोग सुबह आएंगे एंट्री, आप एग्जिट के लिए पूछ रहे हैं इसलिए मैं स्पेसिफिकली एग्जिट के लिए बोल रहा हूँ. वेन एवर यू एग्जिटिंग ऑन 19th यूज गेट नंबर 4. तो मैं एंट्री के लिए अभी कोई कमेंट नहीं कर रहा. सेकंड क्वेश्चन आपने कहा था, क्या क्वेश्चन था?
Ground staff को clarification जो command में clarification होता है. And also there has been a theft after PM visit. A company has tweeted also. What has been the?
दोनों क्वेश्चन को रेस्पॉन्ड कर देंगे. क्वेश्चन एक वो चोरी, कोई अलीज चोरी हुई थी, किसी ने ट्वीट किया था उस पे.
We are investigating that. We have the CCTV cameras in place, and the local police is working on it, and then I can share this much information only. Yes, that there was a time when the gentleman left the items unattended. This was despite the fact that a locker was provided. It was expected that the exhibitor would put the items in the locker, but nevertheless, maybe for whatever reasons that he left unattended. But we have clue. The local police has clue as to who have done it, and we are working on that case. He has registered an FIR. We have asked him to get the case registered. We have registered an FIR, and then we shall be able to work that out.
Just last one question. Given the enthusiasm that we have seen for attending this summit, there's large number of registration across, I think, 3 lakh, more than 3 lakh. Is anything that Delhi police is doing to increase its bandwidth for security check so that there's no more chaos like it happened on the day one? Because international events, it's always almost a breeze. People just enter by showing anti. There are also security issues, but not this much.
See, probably, you know, the people who were entering the venue, they were not aware that at a particular point of time, they would need to vacate it. I understand that exhibitors knew it, but since the venue was not vacated by the time we thought that it will be vacated, we had to enforce it because of the fact that the venue was to be sanitized. So to that extent, I would say that the more and more publicity you do for coming 2 days, the better it would be. Because if the person who is coming and is not aware, then it becomes that much difficult for us to enforce it. So that is precisely as to why we are here today, to roll out the program for coming 2 days, so that when any person who is coming here to witness the exhibition or to attend the sessions, they are aware as to what time they have to leave. Because you will appreciate that the venues are primarily for the sessions, and if the person has done his job and he has to vacate the venue, there is no point for him to loiter around and be forced to leave the venue. And we would also not like that, and to that extent the people shall cooperate also. Yes, for tomorrow, for yesterday it was very clear that the Honorable Prime Minister will come there, and that the venue would be required to be vacated by a certain time, which was 2 p.m. And I think probably it being the first day that people got overawed, they showed a lot of interest in the venue and they were not willing to vacate the venue. And that's where probably we have to, you know, force our way to ensure that the venue is ready for the VVIP visit when it is scheduled.
Sir, this is Lalit from Best Media Info. My question goes to Krishnan sir. I don't have a question that pertains to logistics, but I would love some clarity on the query. There seems to be a policy dissonance between what MIB, how MIB looks at content and how MeitY looks at content. So Vaishnav sir recently highlighted that, you know, OTT platforms and their content needs to be very culturally contextual. Now, a comment from the MeitY official has come that moderation is not the prime focus when it comes to the IT rules, but the amplification and the, you know, dissemination part of it, and how virality needs to be controlled. So if you can just comment on what this dissonance is like.
To comment on this.
I did a disclaimer. Yeah.
No, I'm happy to comment on this issue separately, but I think this particular press conference is on the logistics arrangements for tomorrow, and we're really concerned about that. I'm of course, I mean, if you can make what we have said here viral and so that it reaches everybody whom it needs to reach, I'd be truly happy. So virality will truly help us in that sense. Our concern as MeitY is to make sure that, you know, in cases where, I mean, we don't moderate content. That is the point that is being made by the concerned officer. Our concern is not content. Our concern is the technology and the virality. So that is a point being made, and I think there is nothing which is differentiated between what the minister said and the unnamed MeitY officials said, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, sir. Sir, hi, Shavik from Mint. So just wanted to check one hygiene check regarding the conference. On the 19th itself, there are a number of media roundtables and press conferences scheduled at the media center from around 1:30ish.
There's no issue with any of those because this part of the complex will be open alongside the expo.
Okay, so we can enter and exit from the
This
designated.
part would be open. So the instructions which they issued, your gate of entry for the media is 5A.
Gate 5A, yeah.
So that will be operational and you can continue to use it.
All right.
Good evening, sir. Danish Anand from NDTV Profit. You mentioned a while back that on 19th PM we'll be holding a few bilateral meetings. Could you elaborate with which countries the bilaterals are supposed to take place?
No, could you repeat?
Yes. So you mentioned a while back that on 19th PM, sir, we'll be doing a lot of bilateral meetings. Could you elaborate with
I didn't
which
say a
countries?
lot of bilateral meetings. He's doing some.
Okay.
Now the details of that will be with the Prime Minister's office now.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Hi, sir. Rojasvi from Financial Express. Just a small clarification on the people who would be allowed in the inaugural session. I'm guessing all media, the ones with the yellow badges, are allowed, or is it an invite?
Again, as I said,
basis?
that is up to PIB. PIB will determine that question. Your point of contact for this purpose is with PIB.
Okay, cool.
यहाँ दे दीजिए माइक।
सर जो फॉरेन डेलीगेट्स आ रहे हैं कंपनीज की जो लीडरशिप टीम आ रही है और जिनको इनॉग्रल में नहीं बुलाया गया है पीएम के जो 19 तारीख को है उनके लिए कोई एंट्री एग्जिट का कोई गेट है या उन्हें भी उसी 4 नंबर गेट से आना पड़ेगा 4 या 10 नंबर जो बता रहे हैं आप?
नहीं, देखिए वहाँ पे जो कन्वेंशन सेंटर का कॉम्प्लेक्स है वहाँ पे एंट्री इज ओनली बाय इनविटेशन।
इनविटेशन, यस।
Yes, please. जी?
Just wanted if anybody can just repeat the advisory on traffic situation in English, perhaps.
Traffic advisory already been published.
Yeah.
If you want, it's a very detailed advisory.
Yeah.
There is actually prohibited area and controlled area. The prohibited area will be the Mathura Road and Bhairav Road around the vicinity of the Bharat Mandapam. And the controlled area is from the different hotels to Bharat Mandapam. All the routes, Subramanian Bharati Marg, Rajesh Pilot Marg, our main carriageway is from the Subramanian Bharati Marg. So all hotels routes to Bharat Mandapam will be the controlled areas. And during the movement from airport to hotels, that area, Dhola Kuan area, Sardar Patel Marg and Parade Road and North Access Road from airport, these all will be the areas as called as controlled areas. एक बना दिया, आज एक बना रहा हूँ।
Just one question, sir. On the 19th, Ashmit Kumar from CNBC TV 18. One question on the 19th of the inaugural session. What time will the media center be open and accessible for journalists?
That's a good question.
After 11.
After 11 o'clock?
Yes. So, I mean, because this entire campus is getting open after 11, so it's part of that campus. So those who are invited, they will go attend directly, and those who are not, so for them it will be open after 11. If you have no question, thank you very much, and we continue to engage with you on a regular basis. Thank you.